What is up, everyone? So today we are going to be installing my lift finally. So I've done 2 attempts to install my lift. The first attempt was we didn't have the right tools. Second attempt was I was doing it in the street because my driveway's at a slope and the jack started to sink into the asphalt. So that was great. So right now I'm going to Starbucks to pick up some coffee for my buddy and I, and from there we're gonna install it at his house. So let's go. Get some coffee, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, that's what was gonna come out to 920 for those fusions.
Awesome, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. So we have right here the Moto Fab leveling kit, which I'll show you guys. So I have the leveling kit for the front and the rear, just the spacer blocks. So I'm gonna show you what the product looks like. So let's bring the camera down right here, out of the sun, or it's in the sun actually. So let's go sideways. Can you see? Yeah, you can. All right. So here we have the leveling kit. So let's open it up. Comes with instructions on how to install it. Comes with a spacer and another spacer. And then we have the bolts to go with it. Now, I'm doing a 3-inch lift, so let's see how many inches this is exactly. So it says it's under 2 inches. Let me get that on camera. Now, I don't know why it says under 2 inches when it's a 3-inch lift, but that's what I ordered. So we're gonna measure the car also and see how much it lifts. I'm not familiar on lifting trucks, so this is brand new to me, guys. So bear with me. We put that back in the box with the instructions, and then we have right here some bolts, and these are the leveling blocks for the rear. Now I don't know how they are installed yet, so bear with me on that, but let's do a measurement just in case. Let's see what it is. So those viewers at home, 2 inches. Now I don't know if they sent me a 2-inch lift, but I asked for a 3-inch lift in them, so we'll see. So they both say 2 inches. All right, and I ordered a 3-inch. That's interesting. I'm still gonna install it because I want it to install it. We'll measure the car, like I said. And then right here we have the box broke. This is for the rear, and 2 go on each side. I'm like bam bam. All right. Let's check out the height of the car. All right, so we are gonna measure from the floor to the wheel well, and then from the front to the floor also, to see how much it actually lifts. So let's see. So from the floor to right, I'll do to this corner right here, it's at 17 inches. From the tire to the wheel well, it's at 36 inches. From the floor to under right here, 17 inches. So alright, so I measured that right now, and we're gonna take out the lug nuts. Well, loosen the lug nuts and then jack up the car. Alright. So the time is 8:05. 8:06, just turned 8:06. So we're gonna loosen them up and then jack it up. So I believe we do it right here. So right here, and I'll put the jack right here. Okay, let's do it. Please go slow. Go slow. All right. All right, so I have the car lifted, and let's scuff the tires and put the tires under for extra support. Well, safety precautions. Yeah, coolio. Oops. Damn, spider webs, bro. All right, so I got the tires off already. So it's my third time trying to install them, but like I said at the beginning of the video, I didn't have the right tools, so my cousin and I put everything back on, and then the second time I was doing it myself, and I did it in the street, and the asphalt started to sink. So I was doing a driveway, but my driveway's at a slope. I'm not lifting a truck up on a slope, so my buddy Tim said he's gonna help me out, so I'm using his driveway. And right now, since COVID pandemic, he's watching the kids do schoolwork right now, so I'm out here doing it until I need his help. All right, so step one, to begin install, block the rear tires of the vehicle so that the vehicle is stable and can roll backwards safely. Lift the front of the vehicle and support the frame with jack stands. Place jack stands on both sides of the vehicle and remove both front tires. Now step one. Step two, remove the upper strut mounts with a 14mm wrench or socket. You will need a socket to remove the far strut mount. Number three, remove the sway bar lower link bolt from the bottom of the control arm. Step four, disconnect the tie rod end using a ball peen hammer or impact tool. Hit the steer knuckle, not the tire rod, until the tie rod pops out. If you use a tie rod pick fork, be careful not to cut the tie rod boot. A severed tie rod boot will allow dirt and moisture to damage the tie rod end. Number five, remove the upper ball joint nut. Use an impact tool or ball peen hammer to hit the steering knuckle until the upper control arm pops out. 6, support the knuckle with a bungee cord so not to overextend the CV axle or stretch the brake hydraulic hose. 7, next remove the strut lower bolt using a 19mm wrench. Hold the nut and remove the bolt with a 19mm socket. 8, remove the strut assembly. I think I got stuck right there. Number 9, place the billet spacer on the top of the strut. 10, run down the nuts snug with an open wrench. Torque to OEM specs. I don't know OEM specs. Rotate the strut 180 degrees and place the strut back. No, it's number 11. And back into the upper mount. Tighten. Provide nuts snug with wrench or ratchet. 12. Use a pry bar to position the lower control arm. I'll go over the rest. Retach the tie rod, retach the sway bar, retach the wheel. Alright, so we're gonna did number 1 already. Number 2, remove the upper strut mounts with a 14mm wrench or socket. That's the top one, homie. Let's go. Okay, so instructions say to remove those 3 with a 14mm. Let's go. Try to place the camera, I don't know. See if it does not get that angle. Maybe that will. I don't know. I think it does. You know what? I forgot to bring WD-40. Just loosen that up.
You need to get a, what's it called?
All right, so we're gonna remove this bolt right here and the pin, and then we're gonna move the sway bar. All right, we're going rogue. We got Chino Hills, Justin Timberlake here with a curly hair.
Justin Timberlake minus the money.
Minus the money. And
Cotter.
Jessica Biel.
Cotter pin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cotter pin removed.
Now you need 16, 17?
Hold it. I think it's a 14 still. Let me see. No, is it?
No.
Nah.
Ew. Like a 17.
17? It's 17 or 15?
No, smaller.
15. 17.
Oh, 18. Or 19 actually.
Oh, 19.
19.
Nope. That's right here. This is a 21.
Is it? 22.
I'm using my gloves to put my knees on because the floor hurts and I didn't bring no pads. That sticker coming off right here. Well, that was easy, Papa.
Mm.
All right, so what's next?
Mm.
Give me the cotter pin. The
Cotter pin?
cotter pin. All right, so we hit right here to pop this bad boy out. Now we're gonna use the impact tool to take off this and then on the back side. Am I holding? Damn. All right, so we didn't have to take this off yet, but we pulled it out. I pulled it out, and we'll see what's next. So Tim said we had to take off this. So we'll see what the instructions say. Cool. Let me put this to the side so I know where everything's at. Put that right there. Cool. All right. So one thing I like about face shields that I can pull them over my head and use for my sweat. Disconnect the tie rod end, use the ball peen hammer, got that. Remove the upper ball joint nut, use the impact tool and pin hammer. Steering, support the knuckle with a bungee. All right, we gotta take this top one off. And then yeah, let's do it. So let's roll that bad boy right there. The top one, it says, I told the camera right now too, like the good thing about face shields that you can cover your sweat, dude.
What happened?
And I told the camera, covering my sweat.
You have to take it off?
It says to, but that's the thing.
Let's try to do it without it.
Without it?
Yeah. Let's see first. And then if you need to, yeah.
Okay.
Or is it because you just want to record it? That's
no, like I'll do it without it. It makes sense because if you just move this.
Yeah, if not, then yeah, we can.
Okay,
do it.
so if I move this, is this gonna drop? So how is that extra inch gonna fit in if it's just the same height?
Where? What?
Right here. So putting this back in.
Oh, because we didn't remove the sway bar, huh?
No.
We could try it. Well, let's put on the top first.
And see and show you how much.
See, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then if we need to, then we can remove the sway bar.
Yeah.
Fuck, those are big.
It's just 2 inches, dude.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's big.
But I ordered a 3-inch lift.
I don't know.
See,
it's
like
weird how it works.
Spacer thickness and lift amount is not a 1-to-1 ratio. Example, if you ordered a 2-inch kit with a spacer measure about 1 3/8 thick, which I don't get that. So I didn't order 2, I ordered a 3-inch.
I don't know.
I did the measurements from the floor to here to everything. to
Damn,
see.
you did it right.
Hopefully I did it right. We'll see. All right, so we are doing this right now. We're putting the spacers in. Well, the bolts into the spacers. And then we're gonna install it onto here. So let's get this. Hard to hold the camera. So I placed it on just like that. So these bolts came with the kit. The original ones are right there. And then now we're gonna torque down the old strut tower mounts into here. Bolts. All right, so Tim's gonna try to put it in with the spacer in without disconnecting anything to see how much room we have.
Oh. And not looking good. Yeah, we're gonna have to remove the sway bar.
Yeah. All right, so we installed it finally. It fit perfectly. Just that it got too hot and frustrating, so I didn't film all of it. But we got it on, and right now Tim said it'd be a good idea to paint my. So we're doing that. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So let's go to shape. Check that Nissan emblem out. So right now Tim's lifting the back for me, and we're gonna install the back. Hopefully it's easier. The mailman said it was easy. So let's hope so. Alright, stop.
How many clicks?
So I feel 1, 2, 3, 4 notches from the very top one.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So count them, like right here. 1, those from the top right here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So support the rear axle with floor jacks. Remove lower shock with a 21mm, and then remove the factory U-bolts. Remove stock block. Install new block. Axle pin align. Okay. We're installing the other side. So we're using a 19 and a 21. Yeah or no?
Yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Oh, he was blocking the whole video of it, but fuck it.
Okay. And then I need I think the 19 of this.
19 of that?
Yeah, because right, we got to remove the blocks now, the OEM ones.
And that was a 21. So wait, support the rear axle with the floor jack and remove the lower shock bolt with a 21mm, and then remove the factory U-bolts.
Okay.
Remove the stock block and install the new blocks on the axle, making sure the block and axle pin align.
Where's the stock blocks?
This? Up top?
Oh, maybe. These are leaf springs. Alright. I need a 19. Well, making sure everything's on the U-boat. It's already loose.
So use this one still?
Probably, yeah. I think. We'll figure it out. So here's your stock one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the paper says, I ripped it. Remove the stock block and install the new block on the axle, making sure the block and the axle pin align. Install the supplied bolts. Install the rear shock back into location using a 21mm wrench.
Now, does it matter which way this goes?
I'll grab the other one.
Because it looks like it's not. You know what I mean, right? They don't look like it's flat. Unless I'm crazy and they are.
What do you mean, this is flat?
Yeah, or not. Is it?
It looks flat.
Maybe I'm just crazy.
What do you mean, like it's tapered?
Yeah.
Yeah, because these are going forward. So I wonder if it's like, oh, because look at this, how it slopes.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Should it go that way or
Try
this
the
way?
other way and let's see the other way.
They both look good.
I think that way.
It doesn't tell you which way.
No. Maybe they're the same and maybe it's just, you know? And then that goes on top, right?
It doesn't say that. Read it. From one. I would think so.
Supply U-boats and hurry and secure the factory torque specs. Huh. Okay. Alright, hold on. That could be fun.
What? I didn't say anything. Does that go like that? How's it holding it though? How's it supposed to hold it?
This, maybe. There's a bolt here, right?
No, there's no bolts.
There's a little nut though, right?
There's a nut, yeah.
Look at. There you go.
Like this or like this? Like this?
Yep, because then those U-bolts
got it.
Are gonna go right?
Yes. On the bottom or on the top?
That's what I'm looking right now.
The instructions don't say that. Oh, it's hot, dude.
Wait, this was on the bottom.
That was on the bottom?
No. This was on the bottom.
So we keep all three. We keep both.
Yeah. Because you have to. These are gonna go into this.
Yes. So Timmy got it on. Woo! That's hot. Bro, that was easy. Are you gonna spray paint it?
Yeah, no?
Yeah. So this side's done. We're gonna go to that side.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Well, at least we know that to do your rear shocks will be easy. Front one?
You're like, I can't help you, Sebastian.
Yeah, maybe the front one you might need to take it to a shop, right? The rear ones look like we could do it. You tied in the things good, right? The block?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to double check it?
No, I trust you.
And what were the block numbers on the bottom for the stock? 21?
Yeah, here you go.
19s?
Or whatever that one is, yeah. Those are the stock ones because it bolted up perfectly.
Yeah. You right. Ooh.
Coming up?
Yeah, all the dirt though. Fuck.
Why?
The strut part. The strut.
Oh, you gotta put that in first?
If I didn't tighten these other bolts yet. The time is 11:26. I believe we started at 8:05. The driver's side, left side, took us forever. The passenger side, front side, was a breeze. And then we went back to the driver's side to figure out what bolts weren't coming off. We used WD-40, finished that up, and then legit the back, the rear, not even 20 minutes. Not even 20 minutes, just put the blocks in. It's amazing on how much easier that was. But overall, I'm excited. I can't wait to measure to see exactly how much of a lift it gave the truck. Yeah. Alright, so what I measured last time, let's see on how much higher it is. 21 where I measured. Let's go over to the tire. It's at 31.5 and then at 39.5. Let's come over here. It's at 19.5 where I measured. Awesome, guys. It's pretty hot outside, but I'm so happy on the way it came out. And if you guys want to see more, please like and subscribe. And peace. Look at my hands.